Silverplumbobs. My name's Silver and welcome back to my channel for Flip Fridays. If you'd like me to flip something for you that you have made, upload your build to the gallery under the hashtag SilverFlips and I will flip it for you, or attempt to. You know, we'll try. So actually we are flipping the monster house. This is the Halloween build that I did for Halloween last year. And I didn't do a tour for this one because it is of course up on my channel. I will link it below in the description if you have not seen it. This is actually, it's an ugly house. It's not pretty. There are a few things that were a little bit strange. When I set this down, well, I didn't actually even set it down. I just went away. I'm sorry if you can hear the jingling bell of my lovely little kitty, but he'd throw a fit if I kicked him out of the room, so, you know, choices. Anyway, so this had a basement in it. I tried to recreate it as best I could for the recreation of the monster house. But when I went back into it today, and I haven't touched it or anything. I didn't place it down anywhere. It's just the basement disappeared and I'm not really sure why. But anyway, onto the build. I used a lot of cats and dogs. I liked this kind of like beige color that was going on, and I end up actually mixing the wood tones a little bit. I don't normally do that, but in this case I kind of felt like it was kind of a nice home. It's definitely a family home. So it went from a creepy, decrepit, possessed house to a lovely family home. And I kept the shape as similar as I could. I did add an addition to it, but the original shape of the house is still there. I don't change that. I do change the roof though, because that was one ugly roof. Yeah. No. I tried at first to keep it, and I couldn't, guys. It was just not nice. I'm sure it could be, given the right circumstance, but not in this case. No. So I did this funky thing here. I wouldn't normally do this either, but I did, you know, think, oh, family home and stuff like that, and maybe this family didn't really have enough money to, like, you know, really go crazy and change things. I mean, it's changed, but roughly the floor plan's still pretty much the same. There's only that small addition on the side and in the back. And even then, they're really small additions. And, you know, we added a bathroom and a study, and I think that made it a little bit better. And I had the idea that they had twins. And this is very, very, very family-oriented house. Like, I wanted it to be maybe not, like, I didn't really have, like, a particular idea. Like, I think the most I did was I put an easel in the office, and I kind of thought, oh, well, maybe the dad's an artist. I don't know. But, yeah. Also, guys, just to let you know, this is my bad, but I really don't know how it's my bad, because I definitely remember hitting the record button. And I even turned off the record button too. Like, I made sure it was running. But when I went to go put this video together and edit and things like that, it was missing. I don't know what happened. I stopped recording over halfway through. I was almost done with the house and I stopped recording because I had to do something, you know, whatever. But and I came back and I started recording again and continued the house, and it's gone. It's nowhere to be found, and I'm sorry I did not go back through and try to quote-unquote fix it, because I was really happy with the way it turned out. And look, I spent forever placing individual rocks outside to line the pathway, so yeah, I wasn't about to do that again, sorry. I don't know if you saw, I struggled with the window, and actually the window is off center, but you know, my OCD brain tells me, no, don't do that, that's bad, but the realist in me says that, you know, that's normal. You know, a lot of houses are like that. They're a little bit off kilter, and that's fine. You know, we can't have it perfect every time. The house was ugly to begin with. It's fine. I really want to quickly talk about some exciting news. So, ironically, actually, or at least I think it's ironic, but the day I came back, the Sims 4 dropped a trailer for Tiny Living. Now, if you guys don't know, I love tiny houses. I love building them. I'm super into them. I think they're great, and I love, love, love building them. So this pack is like perfect for me. But just so you are aware, I might not be getting it as soon as it comes out, because if you don't know, I am studying Dutch so I can go to university, and I actually have my exams in April, but I sign up for them in February. So they're kind of expensive. I mean, they're not like super, super expensive. Like it's fine, but I kind of have a hard time wanting to spend money on a game when I have such important exams coming up, if that makes sense. I hope you don't mind. Oh dear. Stupid remind me tomorrow. I've been clicking off the update for Windows for a long time now. It's fine. I do it on my phone for months as well. By the way, we end up going back through and changing the color scheme, and you don't see it, but at the end I actually make the walls kind of like this pale purple color. I love beige. You guys might know that. I really love beige, but it was just too beige for me, personally, so we changed that. But yeah, so I have my exams in April, and actually the way it works is you have to sign up for your exams in a certain amount of time, and you know, bear in mind other people are signing up for their exams, so maybe the spots are all full, for example. So I'm really hoping that's not the case. I'm going to go in on the first day that it opens and sign up for my exams, because they're super important, and honestly I'm actually kind of excited. Like before I was terrified, but now I'm excited because it's like the end. You know, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel, and I need to keep telling myself that actually I am bilingual now, but I have in my head that I still can't speak Dutch, and it's really strange because I absolutely can. Like I'm there. I'm ready for my exam, you know. I do need to get my speaking up a little bit better because of course speaking is a little bit more anxiety inducing, so it's scarier to do, and I don't practice it as much as, like, for example, reading. I can pick up and read books now with no problem. But the way they work is because that you have to do them in a certain period, and then, you know, other people can take them. I have to actually sign up for 2 sets of exams because the cutoff date is before I get my results back, so it's 5 weeks after I get the results back. And it's actually kind of unfortunate because so I take the exams in April, and at the end of April and I take it about mid-April, but at the end of the April the exam period for July opens up. So I have to sign up for those because if I fail any of my exams, which, you know, it's better to be prepared and actually retake the exam as soon as I can so I can go to university this year. So if I fail, I can take them in July, which is, you know, my last chance. And I'm not saying I'm going to fail. I'm pretty confident that I will pass, but it's a safety net just to be sure. I think it's the most responsible thing to do, but it means we're paying double. Which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, my boyfriend Plumbobs is very willing to do that for me because this is it's going to allow me to work. Yes, I can work in the country now, but it is really difficult, especially since I don't live in a touristy area. It's really difficult to find work when you don't speak the language. I mean, I do speak the language, but people do want a piece of paper saying that I do. And that's just the unfortunate reality of it. And if I don't go to school, then of course I wanna get a full-time job. So really I need to pass that exam. But because school starts in September, I have to take 2 lots of exams because July is my last chance because it takes 5 weeks to get your results and blah, 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 blah. So that's my life right now. So yeah, bear with me guys because I am studying really hard. I'm working really hard. I really, really want this, and I'm very excited, and I'm talking over everything in this build. But just so you guys know, that's what I'm doing right now, which is probably the reason why I won't get the new pack, even though I think it's going to be one of the best ones ever. I've said that about everything, but you know me. And if you don't, I'm an opportunist. Opportunist isn't the right word. Psh, Silver. You don't know what you're talking about. No, optimist. I'm an optimist. Opportunist as I scrounge. Oh my gosh, help. No, when it comes to these kinds of things, I am very, like, optimistic and excited, and I love doing tiny builds, and, you know, it's fun for me, so I think, like, it's going to be a really, really good pack, and I'm going to enjoy having it, but it's going to be later, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. Maybe Plumbobs will surprise me, maybe he won't, I don't know. I love this kids' room. So, like I said, I had twins in mind. Oh, they have a pet too, a dog. I imagined a dog. And I did put some, like, stuff outside. You guys can see it in the screenshot. I'm so sorry I can't go back through. I really don't have the time. I have, like, a certain amount of time I can allot a day. My days are rough. Like, I do sport, I do schooling and lessons, and I dedicate almost entirely my whole day to studying, or I should. And not to mention, I started a new workout routine, so currently I'm walking like a penguin. So there's that. That's what I do. But I couldn't go back in and fix it, and I'm really sorry. I didn't really know what to do because I wasn't expecting it. But you can see in the screenshots the finished product. But that being said, I love this kids' rooms. I don't know if you guys know, but, like, orange and blue is, like, my favorite color scheme for children's room. Don't know why. I don't know. I mean, color scheme. Yellow is still the superior color for everything, I will say. But I got a lot of colors in here, and I really, really enjoyed it. And, you know, it's a pretty messy kids' room, but in a way, like, you kind of expect that from two kids living in the same room, I guess. You know, it's a family home. It doesn't have to be perfect. But with that being said, I will leave it here because it's going to cut off very soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, let me know down in the comments and show your support by tapping the like button and subscribe for more builds. And if you'd like this build in your game, it is up on the gallery under my username, Silverplumbobs. And remember, guys, I upload daily. Have a great day. Bye!